Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Persona 3 Portable, and yeah, I did actually go and get what I needed for this quest. This one that's been haunting me for all of this time. So that means we're going to be all caught up on quests, aren't we? So I'll probably put the video in there. Just know that during the recording of this, I was trying to optimize settings, and that recording is not very good. So just keep that in mind.
You're unworthy of my time.
You seem to have completed a request. Just a moment while I check. I see you brought 1 silver medal as I requested. Thank you. I'm surprised you were able to obtain it from the opulent hand. The reward I've selected for you is rather unique. It's too small for a human to use, but it's just right for man's best friend. I'm sure your canine companion will find it both mouth-watering and effective. Please accept your reward. Obtained, bone. Not that we can use it, but I think that's probably a weapon for Junpei, maybe? Is there anything else? I don't think so. Okay, Lilith with Mabufudine. Oh my gosh, okay. I should have looked at this. Luxury hands in the 5th block, Haraba. Okay. Taken. And we need 2 of them. Okay, so we need 2 of those. I'll do a little bit of a hunt on screen and then we're gonna move on. These early floors should be relatively, easy for us to get through fights, so maybe it'll be easy to do this. If I just do a bit of exploring. Yeah, these guys should be pretty low level.
Good call.
Honestly, I was expecting one-hitters, but still not too bad.
I'll do my best until the very end. Here's a way.
Yeah, these guys have some insta-kills, so they actually can be dangerous if they hit you. We can look away from that. Okay, so mostly I just want to run around and try and find these golds. When I see them pop up on the map, I usually slow down for a second just to make sure, because if I run too fast into a gold one, they can run away very, very easily. It's happened to me so many times. Probably since it's so... Let's see. There it is. Alright, it's not half bad. Crit rate up is low as well. With a 93 hit rate. Honestly? That one's SP, and this one's crit. It's low, but... had me thinking about it. Like, if I want to switch to a crit weapon, that one's not a bad one to switch to, so... if I ever find myself in a fight where I want that... not the worst thing in the world, all things considered. Alright, so I've got to decide how long I actually want to... oh! Try for this? Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Oh! I should always make sure that they're fully turned away from me. Ugh. Okay. But hey, we found one of them relatively fast, so... you know, we might get lucky again. And since these guys don't want to fight us, we can run through these areas relatively quickly, so... damn, but I hate how easily they run away, even when they're not, like, if they're not directly turned away from you, it's a pain in the ass, dude. And every time I think I'm safe, I'm not. Apparently I need even more caution than I've already been taking. Oh, I did not even realize. This guy's aggro.
A surprise attack! There's only one!
I let my guard down.
Okay, what are you weak to, bro?
It's weak against only
Zeo.
one enemy left!
Okay. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Mitsuru.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, now!
Okay, so we're 7 minutes into the recording. Maybe I'll give it to like 12 or 15. And then we'll just be forced to move on, I think. We can always try again later. Okay, no luck here. Okay, pitch black. I don't know if anything rare is more likely to show up on a floor like this. I don't think that's the case. So you know what, honestly, let's just go to the next floor. There are actually floors where it's full of only rare enemies, and if we ran into one of those, that would be amazing. Check some of this equipment in a minute. Man, I'd love to just get one. These are my least favorite side quests. Easily. Just one, is that too much to ask? Okay, this was a boss floor. We're gonna start running into enemies who actually want to fight us if we're not careful. If that happens, I think we'll go back down, because we don't really want any pushback for this. I just want to find them. Oh, whoops. Yeah, like this. We don't want these guys to start attacking us.
Now's our chance. Let's keep going.
Don't even need those anymore. Honestly, I wonder if there's any reason why we shouldn't just sell all of our Traceto gems at this point. Since we now have that ability. Okay, yeah, everybody's gonna go aggro now. Okay.
A surprise attack! 2 enemies! I'll be cheering you
Last
from
one.
here.
Don't let your guard down.
I'll do my...
Alright, we're gonna go. We'll try again when we come in the next time, so... There's no school today. Okay, today we should be doing sun. While I'm thinking about it, let's just go ahead and check armor. think everybody's probably good at this point. Alright, we did find some new shoes. The killer cleats at 72. We found a couple of those. But I think everybody's over 70 now. Yeah. Damn, Koro, 125? Those are just his... Yeah, okay. His bare paws. I wonder if those are scaling with his level ups. They must be, right? Okay. It's pretty rare for you to be here, Mitsuru-senpai. I can't say it was merely a coincidence. I've never laughed with you all like this before. I just stopped by, that's all. Well, we're glad you came, right, Fuuka? Of course, please come more often. Well, maybe I will. Well, if you ask me, girl talk doesn't make any sense at all. Thanks, Ken. I guess we better study just to be on the safe side. In fact, I'll be nervous if I don't. Wow, Fuuka-san, you really are a dedicated student. I know what you mean, as much as I hate to admit it. That's fine, it's probably for the best. In fact, getting back into your routine might help you think more clearly. Huh? Why am I not studying? Are you trying to spoil our fun? Can't we just relax for a while? Right. It won't make much difference at this point. Wow, that's a lot coming from Mitsuru. She never slacks. Wait a minute. Are you saying it's hopeless? That's not very nice, senpai. Took a dark turn. Everyone needs a break once in a while. Would you like to join us? No, senpai. Women only. Ken is just like chilling there. What about me and Koro? Oh, it's okay. Boys and dogs don't count. I'm not a little kid, you know. And there's Koro just panting. Sorry, you heard her. The decision has been made. Fine. I'm gonna go to the park then. Dude, I'm in serious trouble. I haven't studied at all for the exams. Have you? Not at all. That's why we're buddies, man. Let's fail together. Yeah, Mitsuru told us we shouldn't worry about Nyx. She said we should just act like everything is normal. So that's exactly what Junpei's doing by not studying for the exams. But you should do okay on the exams, right? Of course. Good. Keep up the good work. Okay, I think we're not quite ready yet. Yeah, I think the 15th. Alright, Aki. Oh, it's you. Why don't you have a seat? This bench is too big for me alone. It seems Akinari would like the pleasure of your company. Then this bench shall be our meeting place. I'm still writing more of my story. How much did I tell you about? Oh, right, the pink alligator. And the bird had become friends, right? This was the alligator's first friend, and he was very happy. They started going to the river every day, and the little bird would sing while the alligator listened. But again, the alligator couldn't catch food easily because of his color. Pink is such an odd color. His prey in the jungle saw him from far away, and had plenty of time to escape. He became so hungry that he was dizzy most of the time. And he accidentally ate the bird one afternoon as it slept in his mouth. Of course, he realized his mistake immediately. He drank swamp water to induce vomiting, but the bird was already dead when he retrieved it. After that, he couldn't bring himself to eat anything. That's as far as I've written. I haven't decided on an ending. Sounds a little depressing. Is it really that dark? I don't know. For me, it's hard to tell. The words I use come out from my life, you know, so they may seem depressing to you. But to me, that's just life. Akinari is nodding knowingly. So, before I mentioned I was writing a diary. That was a lie. I was writing my will. I couldn't face reality and I was essentially screaming curses into my notebook. But for now I'm writing my story in the same notebook. It probably isn't very good, but it contains some things that I've learned during my short life. When it's done, I want you to read it. I mean, meeting you is the main reason I started writing it. Akinari looks into your eyes. Your relationship is stronger now. Damn, this social link hits hard. It hits so hard. I'm really trying to come up with a good ending, but I can't decide. I don't have much time to spare. Well, thanks. I hope we can chat some more later. You decided to go back to the dorm.
Sup, dude?
Exams start tomorrow, huh? This is the first time an exam's taken my mind off of something else. Usually it's the other way around. Okay. So we've got exams coming up. Sunday night. Yeah, we pretty much don't have much to do for the most part for the next little bit, so...
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever. They're just with me.
Final exams begin today and last for 6 days. This question seems familiar. What year did the Battle of Dan no Ura begin? Okay, 1214. It's gonna be 1185. Just checking the dates in my notes, making sure I get the right answers. You feel confident about your answer. This question seems familiar. Which element is found in ozone? Oxygen. You feel confident about your answer. This question seems familiar. Which rule relates to Lorenz's force? The left-hand rule. Translate the following. Fuyu wa sutomete. Winter mornings are pleasant. Nailed that. I nailed the pronunciation of that so well, and I got it on the first try. You feel confident about your answer. And my pronunciation. Crushing it. Which plural is formed correctly? Can't read today. Cacti. It's the last day of exams. The questions are just too easy. Your pen won't stop moving. Today's exams have ended. Okay, cool. Today we are going to be hanging out with our girl Mitsuru. Of course Fuuka would be here today. Oh, that's so rude. At least we know she'll still show up. We'll have more opportunities. That's so frustrating, though. Okay. Alright, Mitsuru. Are you leaving now, Yuki? If you're not busy, would you like to do something? Mitsuru has asked you out. Oh, has she now? Of course I'm gonna go. I need to do a little research, and I was wondering if you'd like to come with me. We only have a short time to be together like this. Soon we'll be looking back nostalgically on these times. Did something happen? Oh, I'm just tired. There's no need for you to worry. Mitsuru seems annoyed. But we got affinity points, so we're good. Since my father passed away, I've been faced with many difficult problems. My inheritance, the future of Karicho, and the expectations of everyone involved with both. Most likely I won't be able to attend college or begin a profession. I will have to find another path. Mitsuru looks unusually timid. Say, Yuki, what are your thoughts on marriage? Oh my goodness, she moves fast? Yes, okay. Are you okay if we invite Elizabeth into the marriage? 'Cause that would be just tops. Oh wait, this isn't about me? Okay. It's the result of love. You're so straightforward. Mitsuru seems happy. However, I'm a Karicho. I cannot simply make a decision according to my emotions. An agreement between two parties such as marriage must be carefully considered. Haru vibes. My parents' marriage was arranged for strategic reasons, but as time passed, they slowly grew to love each other. I don't consider them unfortunate. Love comes in all different forms. Do you disagree? I mean, do you have a boyfriend? You should know that I don't have one. We're living under the same roof, aren't we? I'm not very good at romantic relationships. Besides, I don't have any spare time to devote to another. Mitsuru seems offended. Sorry. You aren't gonna get affinity points for either answer for that one, but I don't know if the other one doesn't make her offended. If so, do that one. Last thing I want to do is offend Mitsuru. Come on. I can't believe the library is closing and we're still here. Talking in the library, I'm not setting a very good example as student council president. We should go. You listen to Mitsuru as she talked about her personal problems. Your relationship with her has become more intimate. Mitsuru wants to know more about you. Your relationship is becoming more intimate. You left the library and decided to return to the dorm.
Sup, dude?
After exams were finished, I went for a walk around town. The number of the lost is increasing. I saw them everywhere I looked. Perhaps that has to do with the fall. Yeah, we have to do something. Yes, I agree. We must continue going to Tartarus until the very end. Whether our opponent is a shadow or whether it is fate, we will need to be strong to win. Okay. We probably won't go in until we get a call about it expanding, so... Children all over the world will receive presents from a jolly old man in a red suit. But one day they will realize that the jolly old man doesn't really exist. They will be sad, but their sadness will lead them to maturity. And then they will leave their childish toys behind. Christmas, what an interesting holiday. I'm so tired from the exams. This is the same way I felt after the last midterms. We thought it was going to be the last battle, but it wasn't. The more I think about it, the more depressed I get. How did you do on your finals, Makoto-san? Good. That's great. Given the situation you were in, you did an amazing job. The second term is always difficult. How do you think you did on the finals? I think I did well. Oh, that's wonderful. I think I did pretty good too. But there were a lot of questions I know I missed, so I'll have to review them later. Dude, I think I bombed the exams. But how can I be expected to concentrate when I know the world is going to end? Well, at least we have Christmas to look forward to. Let's try and have some fun. Because this may be our last one. Okay? Alright, Cora, let's go for a walk. Someone is coming this way. Hey, Makoto, we meet again. Oh, man. You talked for a while. You two seem closer now. Damn it. And we're back to Sunday, and so we are going to be hanging out with the Sun Arcana again. We're coming, Akinari. Yukari's room at the dormitory.
Yes, who is it?
It's me.
Oh. You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Aw, are you feeling lonely?
Hey, are you teasing me?
I love how close these two have gotten. This is one of those things where it's like, oh man, it just like, they did it, man. It just feels natural, doesn't it? Just like Yukari kind of hated Mitsuru at the beginning because of all of the shit with the Karijo group and her dad and her dad's death, and like Yukari kind of blamed Mitsuru for that, and then like the school trip, they sort of figured it out. I love it. I love it.
No. Well, maybe just a little.
Man, I can't wait for this remake.
Wonder what this Nyx is like.
Reload is gonna be so good.
Hey, do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I have no idea.
Oh, By the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, isn't it, Senpai? To talk about our decision?
I guess it is.
You're so easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. Kirijo is making great strides to turn itself around. After I graduate, I plan to assume leadership of the group and continue where my father left off. I cannot turn back now, even if I wanted to.
But what if you die?
If I die defeating Nyx, then the Kirijo group will have to continue on without me. But I am confident they would fulfill my wishes.
Ryoji said Nyx can't be defeated. But I kinda wonder about that. I don't think our special member can be killed either.
I agree. Death dwelled within him, amplifying his abilities. Though he was exceptional to begin with.
It's a fun way of like showing why we're so much more powerful too.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
You're right.
We literally were boosted in power by death itself.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, it doesn't matter whether or not we die. All that matters is that we're proud of how we lived. And I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Does your decision have anything to do with your father?
A little. But it's more about me and how I feel.
I understand.
Senpai, when we were in Kyoto, you asked me to stand by your side. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. We will fight together, Yukari.
Together.
Okay. It's been a while since Ryoji disappeared. I wonder what he's doing. Maybe he's cursing fate? Why does he even care about life on Earth? I don't really want to think about it. No matter what we do, we can't stop it from happening. It's just not fair. Oh, Koro. I wish I could just forget about it too. But the day will come. We have to decide our answer by then. Damn it, why don't those Strega dumbasses make a move? They better hurry up so I can crush them. I agree. I won't forgive them for what happened to Shinji and Chidori. He agrees with us too. Of course he does. Koro's a good boy. Woof. He seems even braver than usual. Hell yeah, Koro. Okay, just wanted to see if anybody was there. Are the girls in the lobby? So much is going on, I almost forgot about Christmas. It's like I was sleepwalking. And I opened my eyes and was like, oh yeah, Christmas. It's almost Christmas. Makoto-kun, what do you think the true meaning of Christmas is? Consumerism. Well, I guess from a business perspective, that's true. All right, what do we all think? Do we think that they are going to make... All right, so we've already seen that they're doing new portraits, right? For the reload. Is there going to be an equivalent to this one right here? If they don't reference this portrait somewhere in that game, I'm going to be so sad. It's just so iconic. The Christmas spirit should put a smile on everyone's face. So let's be happy. You better do it. You better do it, Atlas. Where am I going? What am I doing? Oh my goodness. All right. Give me my card. Okay, so we got Bufu dying. Now what are some of the other ones that we wanted to do? We have a copy of Invigorate. High Counter could be good. Probably wouldn't be my first choice. Diarahan would be good. Okay, so Diarahan would be a good one. And Mind Charge, or Tetrakarn. Mind Charge and Tetrakarn would... yeah, let's get one of those too. There we are. Yeah, that's a good one to copy. Hey, you. Akinari seems to be ill. Sorry. If you don't mind, please stay until I've recovered my breath. Would you like to talk with him for a while? Thank you. Akinari seems happy. No. Okay. Just give me a minute so I can calm down. Stayed aside. False alarm. I had some pain, but it's better now. It's calming down, thanks. Akinari smiled at you. I stopped taking my medicine. It's not going to fix me anyway, right? It just helps for the pain and spasming. What are you thinking, Akinari? I mean, why feel the pain? My medicine makes me drowsy, and if my hands go numb, then I can't write anything. I have to finish my story. Akinari is determined. God, this is making me tear up a little bit. Like, God. This one, this one always makes me emotional. The reason my story's unfinished is because I haven't found the meaning of life yet. Whew, okay. For those of you who don't know, my stepfather who raised me, he passed away from illness, but on top of that, I've also lost a brother, so yeah, this game can hit hard sometimes. Whew, okay. I can do this. Oh, all I gotta do is read. All I gotta do is read. Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, this one goes out to family. Family that we've lost. Okay, I got this. I'm good. I get lost in my writing. Erase it, and then don't know where to go next. When we're talking, I have a clear picture. I can almost see it. It seems like that might be the meaning of life for me. I'm probably writing this book to find the meaning of life. If I do find it and finish the story, I hope we get a little more time together after that. Haki smiled weakly. Your relationship is stronger now. God damn, that one hit me like a brick. Ooh, I didn't think I'd get that emotional. But I guess that's why this game can be really special for people. I think some people maybe can't handle getting hit like I'm getting hit right now, if they've dealt with similar things that I've dealt with. But I don't know, for me it's cathartic, and it makes me love this game even more, but rank 8, son. Oof. But I mean, like, the fan base agrees that this is just one of the best social links in the series. It just is. It's just always going to top really high. So, I don't know. I'm definitely not alone, but I do understand that some people can't handle dealing with some of those things. Like, they come into these things to escape, but I've always kind of consumed art to reflect, to experience, and to re-experience, and to just feel things. And so when a piece of media can make me feel emotions like this, I don't know, they've succeeded in a way, you know? They've truly accomplished something in my opinion. So, ooh, okay. Okay, rank 8 and sun. The sun is setting. I hope to see you again. You decided to go back to the dorm.
Oh, hey!
Oh, hey. How can I help you? Okay, we've already seen that. Joy to the world. I have no choice but to go on. The answer was in front of me the entire time. If I do not come back, then someone else will have to take over the company. Although I have every intention of returning. It's not like me to just give up. I've made up my mind. I'm going to fight to the end. I can't remember, what is the exact day? Is it at the full moon? It might be at the full moon. Either way, I want to keep some backup saves for the night where we make our choice. So much is going on, I almost forgot about Christmas. It's like I was sleepwalking, and I opened my eyes and was like, oh yeah, Christmas. Oh yeah, we read that one already. Okay.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like
Exam results will be posted today. That was quick. Hey, the results are posted. You decided to go look at the exam results. You scored the highest in your class. Everyone is looking at you with respect. Yep, lay that respect on me. You suddenly remember something. Mitsuru promised to give you a gift if you scored the highest. Right, let's begin. Tohokami Emitama. Today we'll finally talk about magic right here in Japan. Though I'm sure you think you're familiar with it already, you probably aren't. The view that magic is a dubious subculture is becoming more common. But what is swept into the corners of society today was once central to Japan. It could even be said that magic was invented in Japan. After all, Himiko of Yama Taikoko was a shaman. She reportedly used magic called Kido to control the country. Sadly, we have no way of knowing what kind of sorcery that was. The same is true of Prince Shotoku, who established a centralized government. He practiced Onmyodo, so in a sense, he was also a shaman. With origins like this, magic was naturally woven into the very fabric of Japan. In the Heian period, for example, the Bureau of Onmyo was established for Onmyoji to expel evil spirits and give spiritual advice. You may be familiar with that from the legend of Abe no Saimei. Even in the age of the samurai, magicians played their part. Many generals who studied divination and military tactics could be considered magicians. Are you all listening? Don't become mesmerized now. I'll test you to see how closely you've been paying attention. Get it wrong and you'll hear more taboo phrases. Tohokami Emitama. Who to call on? Ah, Makoto, I ask thee. What sorcery was Himiko said to have used? Kido. Very good. Thank your Kotodama for that one. The trend of tying magic to the people continued in the Edo period, but the new government formed during the Meiji Reformation stamped it out. Tsuki Mikado, Shinto, which had been revived during the Edo period, faded away. You gave the correct answer. Alright, what am I doing today? It's 12:21, so we also have free time, so if Fuuka's around, we hang out with Fuuka. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's something I want to talk to you about. Fuuka looks nervous. Okay. Hold on. Okay, this is her final one. That's what I needed to check. This is it. We've caught up and fixed priestess. Then Fuuka seems nervous. Would you like to come to my room? Is that okay? You've decided to go to Fuuka's room. Dorm, Fuuka's room. Fuuka seems really nervous.
Sorry if my room smells like food. I like to eat in here once in a while. I don't know how my room smells because I'm so used to it. Did you know that our sense of smell is connected to our memory? And...
She is so stressed.
Sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm acting weird, aren't I?
Are you nervous?
I am. Sorry, but, this is the first time I've ever invited a boy to my room, so...
Fuuka is blushing.
Do you remember how I said that I don't have the strength to believe in the future? Well, being with you has taught me why. It's because I never finish anything I start. People who've never known happiness probably can't imagine themselves being happy in the future either. And that's how I was. I always used to quit before I finished anything. I could never imagine a future for myself where I actually accomplished something.
It's kind of sad.
But after I told you how I felt about you, everything seemed to change. I didn't think you would feel the same, but I still felt like I needed to tell you. No, I felt like I wanted to tell you, and I didn't care how things turned out. I think I can change, little by little. With you by my side, I don't think I'll be confused anymore.
Well, I'll be by your side. And every other girl in this game. Whoops. Fuuka is blushing.
Oh, I almost forgot. I want to give you something. Here, since you're always listening to music, I thought you might like these.
You received something from Fuuka. Obtained headphones. That is actually really sweet.
This is from my heart. Remember how I told you that I was pretty good with mechanical devices? Well, I finally gave up on cooking. I want to be true to myself when I'm with you, so I want you to know everything about me.
You replace your old headphones with the ones Fuuka gave you. The sound is amazing. The technology she used must be revolutionary.
Sorry, I'm not very feminine, am I?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I love the headphones.
Really? Oh, I'm so happy. Whenever you listen to them, it'll be like I'm there with you, no matter how far apart we are.
Hey, it's 2023, girl. Being a nerd can be femme as well, so don't worry about it. Fuuka is gazing into your eyes. You sense a strong bond with Fuuka. Don't let anybody put you in a box, girl. Just be yourself. Okay. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the Priestess Arcana hath been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Skathak, the ultimate form of the Priestess Arcana. The Fuuka Yamagishi social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Fuuka Yamagishi social link. Your power to create personas of the Priestess Arcana has reached its maximum. Makoto Yuki has forged a bond that cannot be broken. The Priestess social link is at its maximum level. You can now create Skathak, the teacher. And let's talk about the Arcana. It's the second Arcana, Priestess. This is a card that points you inward to reflect on the inner self. It asks you to step back and let your instincts guide you. It shows insight, intuition, hidden talents, and can reveal mysteries. On its reverse side, the card may point to secrets kept, information withheld, or a lack of personal harmony. I mean, she's our guide at this point, right? So she already had some hidden talents, and she has really good insight and intuition to help us guide us through our, dungeon crawls and whatnot. But, also she has to reflect and look at her inner self through the course of this social link. And as you can see, she kind of accepted herself and her talents and let go of some of the things that she was less talented at. So, well done, girl.
Oh, sorry. I was having so much fun talking to you. I didn't realize it was so late. Will you stay with me just a little while longer, please?
You bet. You spend a long time with Fuuka.
Oh, there you are.
Today's December 21st. There are less than 10 days until New Year's Eve. But for some reason, I'm not scared at all. Maybe I'm scared a little, but I'm still gonna fight. Win or lose, I'm gonna give it my all. Hell yeah. I have no choice but to go on. The answer was in front of me the entire time. If I do not come back, then someone else will have to take over the company. Although I have every intention of returning. Okay. I think we've read all of those. Oh, you know what? We can take Coral on a walk. Koromaru looks happy when he comes here. I think I'll make this a regular stop on my own walks. It may not be appropriate to mention this, but it's almost Christmas. And, well, do you... Oh, it's nothing. Forget I said anything. You spoke quietly with Mitsuru. It seems Koromaru is done playing. So yeah, it's interesting. Japan is actually it's a very romantic holiday in Japan, where it's very much not so here in the West, so... Welcome back. You seem to have enjoyed yourself out there. Let's head back. You decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. Your cell phone rang. Good morning, this is Elizabeth. I am calling to inform you that another human has strayed into Tartarus. One this time, I believe. Please don't delay in carrying out your rescue. Goodbye now. The call ended. Okay, maybe we'll do that tonight. We'll see. No, it's chilly today. Eighth Gadol, Lialam Adonai. Miss Onushi left early, so I'll be teaching today in her place. I think today we'll learn about near-death experiences. There's no real reason for it, they've just been on my mind. Now, a near-death experience is defined as something an individual experiences just before death. Is it true insight into the afterlife or simply a trick of the brain? Opinions vary, but it is true that near-death experiences have been a hotly debated topic for some time. There are a few surviving records of ancient near-death experiences. According to the writings of Plato, a resuscitated soldier experienced the afterlife as a spirit. A similar incident was reported in Japan by ethnologist Kunio Yanagita in the Tono Monogatari. Psychologist Carl Jung wrote that in his own near-death experience he saw a vision of the earth from afar. I'm sure you've heard your own stories from famous or infamous individuals. I have a few first-hand reports with me today. Let me read you some of them. I felt as if my soul was detached from my body. I met a friend who had already passed away. I saw my whole life flashing before my eyes. I saw the most brilliant light. I was bathed in light. I experienced complete and total happiness. This is called euphoria. These kinds of reports are typical. Some have attempted to make direct recordings of near-death experiences. Researcher Kenneth Ring has tried to quantify near-death experiences with a weighted core experience index. Modern efforts have led to a new theory of near-death experiences, which goes like so. If an individual who is dying denies that fact, he eventually realizes that death is a reality that he must accept and becomes angry. As a result, he'll try to do anything he can to extend his life. But the futility of this leads to depression. In the end, he accepts his fate. Although we may initially deny death, we'll accept it in the end. That's just how we humans are. Is everyone listening? It's not every day you'll hear a lesson like this. How about a little test to prove you were listening? Get it wrong and memories of your life at school will disappear. Atha, Gibor, Liolam, Anai. Oh, who should I pick? Alright, Makoto, I ask thee, what is the feeling of happiness in a near-death experience called? Euphoria. Good work, that is correct. You'll have a happy school life. Some people say a near-death experience awakens one's higher consciousness. Whether or not that's true, there is an observably lower fear of death in those who have been through one. Perhaps this is because near-death experiences are surprisingly free of pain and suffering. But this is not to say I'd want any of you to seek one out. Use the time you have here wisely, okay? That's all for today. Class is dismissed. You gave the correct answer. and your charm increased. Probably, right? Yeah. I mean, it's just you and Sun now, so... Yeah, let me show you this. Social links. So Fool, that'll naturally happen throughout the story. Empress, we're at 4, got a ways to go on that one. And Sun, we're getting close. 2 more Sundays and I think we'll be done with Sun, so... That's wild. Just those 3 left, and one of them is a story one, so... I think we're getting our max social link. I think we're doing it. Alright, so this is where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And in the next one, we will start by doing Mitsuru's social link. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Bracken, Quinless, Chris Smith, Vlado101, Andy Ford, The Blue Electric Cat, Angel Mejia, Black Mamba 90, and Kyle Schluter. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.